So which sounds best? An Ampetronic £80 preamp or a Neve 1073 OPX costing £4,000? You tell me. I bought an Ampetronic preamp for a project which I never ended up using it for, and it cost about £80 off of eBay. And I decided to have a bit of a shootout between that and a Neve 1073 OPX to see which one sounded the best. I tried to make it as comparable as I could with the same microphones, and hopefully I've done a good realistic job, but let's dive into it now. So the setup is that I've got two SM57s, because I haven't got two kick drum mics that are exactly the same. So I've got two SM57s on the kick drum, one of which is going straight into the Neve 1073 OPX, and the other one is going into this little Ampetronic, it's actually upside down, little mic preamp. So they're both roughly the same distance from the kick drum. And then I've got two overheads, which are the Lewitt LCT 040 in exactly the same place over the middle of the drums, and they are, again, one of them's going into the Ampetronic and the other one's going into the Neve. I have balanced the two mics on the Ampetronic just for level, so I spent quite a lot of time just getting it to be roughly the same as the sort of Neve was. So I've got roughly the same level, and that's all going in. The Ampetronic unit is going into the line-in of the Red 8 Pre, so that's then just going through via Dante into the Mac Mini, which is down there. Nice cup of tea. So I've got that all done, and I've recorded the song that you'll hear in a second into the computer. So that's the setup I've done. It's probably not absolutely beautifully scientific, but it's kind of a rough thing to see how it compares. I've tried to make it as similar as I can.
Midnight humming in the air, Dante controller glowing like a fire cat, cables crawling everywhere. Got a brand new gray preamp sitting pretty on the rack, and the drummers in the live room saying, "Mate, let's bring the thunder back." I hear the ghosts of old recordings calling out through every line,
Okay, so now we've got our track here. I've got an audio track created by AI, which is a sort of 80s rock type thing with guitar, keyboards, backing vocals, lead vocals. I've muted the drum track because I've actually recorded a track over the top of it. I've got a combined one here, which is the Ampetronic, which has got two mics into one line input, and I've kind of mixed it to ear, so I've kind of adjusted the two microphones to make it sound sort of nice and similar to the sort of mix of the Neve. And then we've got the two tracks for the Neve, and I've actually cut them so we can A/B it as we go along. Just to show you down here on the channel strip, for the three drum tracks which are here, just out of view there, so here there's no plugins on the drum track at all. All there is over here, there's a buses which is sending to aux 1, which is a single instance of a Czar Reverb drum plate. So that's all I've got on there. And what I'll do is I'm going to play you the track.
I slipped into the control room, midnight humming in the air. Down the controller, glowing like a fire cat, cables crawling everywhere. Got a brand new gray preamp sitting pretty on the rack, and the drummers in the live room saying, "Mate, let's bring the thunder back." I hear the ghosts of old recordings calling out through every line, saying, "You wanna beat the knee, boy? Better make that signal shine." 'Cause I'm running through channels to midnight, gonna chase that perfect tone, oh yeah. Punching in like a wild heart rebel, ain't so hard on 7-3 throne. Got the kick drum roaring, tones like lightning in the sky. 2 channels to midnight, and I'm ready, ready to fly. Snare hits cracking like a whip. Oh, the rim shot shakes the ground. The new box sings a cleaner song, but the Neve's got that velvet sound. A/B switching like a man possessed, chasing every nuance down. The drummer's yelling, "Give me more," as the preamp wears its crown. I'm riding gain like a stallion, feel that transformer bite. Old school warmth in the shadows, new school fire in the light. 'Cause I'm running 2 channels to midnight, trying to capture soul and steel, oh yeah. Will the eBay buy beat the legend? Tell me what your ears reveal. Overhead shimmering cymbals like a wildfire cry. 2 channels to midnight, and I'm ready.
Okay, so there you are. Hopefully you enjoyed that. The Ampetronics may be a little bit toppy, but that could be the mix of having a bit more of the overhead. Difficult to say really, but the thing that is my opinion is, I think for a cheapish preamp, the Ampetronics sounded excellent actually. Really very, very good. I still like the Neve sound, but obviously it's considerably more expensive, and I think it just shows that with careful planning and you know, that sort of thing, you can get quite decent results from relatively modest equipment. So there we are. Good to get your opinion. Please like and subscribe.